Hello, and welcome to the channel. And today, we'll be discussing what Backrooms levels I believe I would survive. And if you couldn't already tell by the title, there's actually a part 3 to it. So yeah, I heavily recommend you go see the other ones I made. But let's stop stalling and let's begin. Okay, I'm gonna give a little bit of context on what this level is. This level is pretty much just an infinite suburbs at nighttime. It's not that deadly, to be honest. Cause at the end of the day, it's literally just the shiny suburbs just at night. Or at least that's something I would say if I didn't do any research. As this level has a level 5 difficulty rating. So let's go over the entities in this level. As this level's riddled with entities, as it has tons of them, and I'm gonna go over just a couple of them. So one of the entities in this level is the Smiler, and it's one of the most aggressive entities in the Backroom. But they do have a weakness. As, just like a Discord mod, they don't like being in the light. So yeah, as long as you have a flashlight, you're good. Another entity in this level is the Hound, which are pretty much just dogs made out of human body parts. It's kind of gross. And they do have razor sharp teeth. And they are highly aggressive. But I'm still beating them. No diff. Maybe mid. Another entity, though, I do want to talk about is the Jerry. Now, at first, he might seem kind of just like a normal parrot, I guess. But it's far from that. As, if you touch him without taming him, you will go under some insane mind control. And you'll start repeating phrases like, "All hail Jerry." Kind of like that thing from SpongeBob. So yeah, just don't mess with Jerry. But there's actually some entities in this level that are exclusive to it. Like the Neighborhood Watch. And it's pretty much just a giant floating eyeball, and it's extremely aggressive. But I feel like you just got a thing of salt and then just poured it on it. I think I'll be fine. I mean, to be honest, it's just an eye. And another entity in this level is the Mangled. And these guys get to 30 to 50 feet tall. So you guys would 100% beat you in basketball. But these guys look like they're on stilts, and also they seem pretty old. So, to be honest, I'd probably actually be able to beat them in a fight. Or at least if I get lucky. So yeah, there's a pretty nice chance to get past this level. So let's get to the next one. Level 10 has a Class 1 difficulty rating. So there's not a lot of entities and it's actually pretty safe. And on top of that, there's actually almond water puddles. So yeah, it's actually a pretty nice place. Also, it's just a wheat field, pretty much, with a path. Besides the fact that if you keep going down the path, you'll actually run into a small town. And they actually have a lot of stuff in them. But unfortunately, there's obviously some entities. As one of the special entities in this level is called the Gluff. As all they really do is just water the crops. And they don't really mean too much harm. But another entity I want to talk about that's on this level is the Archers. And they're found in towers from the medieval era. And those towers are pretty much just kind of random. They kind of spawn in, to be honest. But the Archers are pretty aggressive, so just try not to get an arrow lodged in your head. So would I survive this level? Yeah, I 100% would. So let's get to the next one. Level 11 is actually pretty chill, as it has a Class 1 difficulty rating. So yeah, the level is actually pretty chill. Also, this level's pretty much just an infinite city, to be honest. And on top of that, though, there's actually a lot of almond water in this level. As there's actually almond water in water fountains and vending machines. But there's something very strange about the NPCs on this level, as they're not actually aggressive. And you might be questioning what I mean by that. Well, the NPCs that are on this level, which are facelings and hounds, which are usually very aggressive, actually aren't. Oh yeah, it's actually very weird. And it's called the level 11 effect. So yeah, you can tell they got very creative with that name. But yeah, I'm 100% surviving this level. So yeah, let's get to the next one. This level is very boring, to be honest, as it's pretty much just a white room. There's some cases where people say it's a labyrinth of white rooms. When I say it's boring, I mean it's boring, as there's a level 0 difficulty rating on this level. So it's devoid of NPCs and anything that's harmful. And pretty much the only interesting thing about this level is that any video cameras or photos just won't work on its level at all. As once you rewatch it, it's pretty much just static. So yeah, I'd probably die of boredom in this level. So yeah, I'd 100% survive this level. This is the end of the video, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.